Man, hello everybody. Welcome back to a whole new episode of Weekend to Remember in Sports with your boy, the young All-American Justin Foley.
With your young superstar, Brandon Cotton.
Man, it's only right that we started off by talking about the Chicago Sky winning that title, my boy.
Man, I think that's added to Chicago history, man. And Chicago itself has so much history itself just with basketball. So I think they're just setting the tone uh, for Chicago, for all Chicago sports of this 21st century, excuse me.
Yeah, bro. Especially bro, it's just so dope to see, man. Especially the fact that Candace Parker led the Chicago Sky to their first championship, man. Like what? Like this is where you grew up. Just imagine winning a title where you grew up. Like just think, like, man, I want to play at this arena or in this stadium when I get older, be a professional athlete. Then you become a professional athlete, and then eventually you're able to leave your hometown team to a championship, man. That's different.
Yeah, it's definitely crazy, man. Like I said, like me and you from Chicago, so it's just like just seeing another Chicago team, just
Mhm.
like you said, win a title is just like I can't explain the feeling. It's just you know when the Cubs won back in 2016, like it's just
Yeah,
kind of like that feeling. Like man, like we need some one team has to set the tone for all the other teams in the same city, you
that's
know, and
facts. Especially since the NBA season is like right around the corner.
yeah, and the Bulls look promising, man, too. So
My boy Rail told me that they started off, not that they started off, but the fact that they went undefeated during the preseason.
yeah, and they look good too. And
Okay.
so Chicago sports are not really doing too bad right now. I mean, uh, the women's team just won. The White Sox were just in the playoffs after a whole decade, basically.
It was
uh,
rough. Yeah. It was rough, man. It was really bad. It was really bad for
uh,
a while. Yeah, then bro, uh, just to transition a little bit, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta talk about them Hawkeyes, man. They lost and they lost badly. Yeah, we gotta talk about it, man. They lost to Purdue.
well, I didn't even see the game. I'm
Mhm.
like, I checked the score. I'm like, I was at 24-7. Like, I'm at
Yes.
work, bro. The number two seed loses to an unranked team, bro,
Yeah.
24-7. At least let it be a close game. But like I didn't honestly deep down, I didn't really believe in the Iowa hype.
Man, I don't know. I thought I just got caught up in the energy of Iowa, me missing Iowa. You feel me? I was just thinking about the people and the memories. So it's like now yeah, it was tough, bro. It was tough. But it's like, man, their problem though is their offense is not consistent and it isn't creative enough.
Oh no, it's very, very like boring.
It's pretty predictable in a way.
Yeah, yeah, it is. And like on top of them not having a good quarterback, I mean you got a good running back, but still like they they just need something like a spark, some like spice
Mhm.
to their offense, you know?
Yeah, Charlie Jones needs somebody besides him that's gonna make plays too. That they need another explosive receiver.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's the way they lost, man. This like
That
you
was
the
terrible.
number two team. Like you gotta set the tone, bro.
That's facts, bro. And
Dang.
it's like when you're the like number two team, like even if you're just ranked like within like the top five, when you go against these unranked opponents, that's like supposed to be like your time to just dominate, and do whatever you want and just go up and down the field, just taking control of the whole game. But they didn't do that. And they didn't really force any turnovers. And it's like since the fact they lost the turnover battle, they lost the game. But to cheer me up, bro, let's talk about them LSU boys. They beat Florida. You feel me? They beat them Gators.
And they coach didn't coaches get fired?
Who? He talking about LSU
Uh, uh,
coach?
Yeah, or did he just like resign?
He didn't get fired. According to the reports, they just agreed that this is going to be his last season. They're going to buy out his contract.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, because like, he's not a bad coach. He's just not like a amazing
Great.
coach. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
And Ellis,
mhm.
no, just saying, LSU's usually like pretty decent too.
That's facts, bro. And it's like, bro, it's always for me. It's always gonna be go Tigers, go Tigers.
Man, I'm a Notre Dame fan, man.
Okay. He said he like them boys out in South Bend. I feel you, but like they're not too far. Did they get the dub this weekend too?
I believe so. Yeah, I think I forgot who they played. It was some unranked team, but I think they got the dub.
Okay.
Trying to think. I don't think there were any upsets this past weekend besides the Iowa one that we
Yeah.
just talked about. But other
Mhm.
than that, I think everybody else won. Georgia won like 30-13 or something
Oh
like
yeah, they
that.
did their thing, bro. Bro, is there
Yeah.
any other college sport takes you like to share, like, or anything else you saw in the college landscape that kind of blew your mind in a way?
College? No. But I would like to say that for all my wrestling fans out there, wrestling's about to start up, and
Okay,
these
okay.
so Iowa Hawkeyes about to get back to it. UIU
Mm-hmm.
wrestling's about to get back to it. Like I'm just excited that the wrestling season's coming up
Yeah.
for college sports because it's adding to what I like to watch. So it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be exciting.
Okay. That's smooth, man. That's dope, man, bro. Is there any which NFL games did you peep today? Which one did you peep today, my boy?
Ooh, the first one was the Bears and the Packers.
Okay, bro, that game, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Justin, yeah, you can see his growth like as he continues to play.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, and I was seeing the rookie mistakes that he was making,
Mhm.
and then he corrected them in the second half and looked even
Yeah,
better. I was like,
yeah.
oh my gosh! I was like,
Uh-huh.
oh. So
So it's like I say like in the next 2 seasons, if he just continue to keep on working and stuff, like he's gonna be something nice, bro.
and out the NFL really sees his potential, and like he
Hmm.
works with like he don't need to like Mitch Trubisky when he was with the Bears, he was working out with Jared Goff. Like
Yeah,
I mean, like this. If I'm a quarterback,
you want to work with the
I
best.
right, you want to work with the best. Like you, bro, you have every connection
Hmm.
that you could possibly have. You know what I mean? Like
Nice. Hmm.
I'm gonna be hitting up like the legendary quarterbacks, man. Like even maybe like Aaron Rodgers, bro. Like
Yeah.
you gotta work with like some great veteran quarterbacks in the offseason to be great.
Bro, matter of fact, talking about Aaron Rodgers, man, did you hear what he said after he
Yeah,
scored
bro.
that touchdown?
He might catch a fade if he walked down in the Chicago streets, bro. For what he said, man.
But the crazy
Man,
part is he wasn't lying. Like, go ahead.
his his record is like 30. It's like no, what did they say? It's like 30 something and like six against when he's playing the Chicago Bears.
Bro, I don't ever remember seeing him lose to the Bears, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I
I,
don't remember it.
I, I don't
I don't.
either,
So it's like he
bro.
owns Chicago, bro.
That man is just. I hate him so much, but he plays like it's so
He
hard
plays so
to
well, so it's hard to hate.
to hate him. Yeah, like, and it's like you see what the organization did to Aaron Rodgers,
Hmm.
and they disrespected him so bad, and it's just like he always sits back and say, "Okay, I'm a show you what I can do still," and like I don't think he's going to retire as a Packer because I think he's going to go somewhere where he's really appreciated at the end of the day.
Bro, I've really been here. I've been hearing little rumblings about him possibly going to the Steelers next year, especially if Big Ben retires after this season.
Bro, if you go look at this, it's actually a video out. with Mike Tomlin gave Aaron Rodgers this look like
Yeah,
saying like,
I saw that live when they played against the Steelers.
yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
remember that.
he's
I
going
remember that. Yeah, it's something
they
there.
and
It's
then
something there.
oh yeah, and then on top, Mike Tomlin's probably like, okay, I'm gonna just get him some offensive linemen, and that's all
Mhm.
they need.
That's facts. That's facts.
That's all they need, and then they'll be a Super Bowl team, bro.
Oh
I'm just
yeah,
telling you that now.
instant. I feel like they get Aaron Rodgers with that roster and that defense, they're instantly a Super Bowl like contender.
Imagine, but just imagine if they get Devontae Adams too. So you have
Him and
Devontae Adams.
Chris Claypool. That's gonna be something. That's gonna be something. Because Chris
Uh,
Claypool is like a better version of Lazard,
yeah,
like a more explosive version.
and he's huge, bro. Like
He's like 6'5",
he's tough.
6'5", 6'6", something like that.
He's fast too, bro.
Oh yeah,
But
he explosive, man.
and I think Pittsburgh is a great like. And my guy was actually pointing this out to me. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if Aaron Rodgers go to the Steelers in that division, you only got to worry about Lamar Jackson. Um, I think is Baker Mayfield,
And Joe Burrow.
and Joe Burrow, and those quarterbacks are beatable. They're going to be great quarterbacks, but they're
Mm-hmm.
still like rather than playing against Justin Herbert and
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Mahomes.
It's
You
just
know what
the
I mean?
defenses he had to face. That'd be the hardest part, like those front sevens. That's gonna be the hardest part because
Yeah,
each and every one of those teams has a really good front four at least.
yeah, that's true. That's a good point. So
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be really interesting to see next year of what they. Uh, I really think they're going to land Aaron Rodgers though. I really do
Yeah,
think they're going to land
I've
Aaron
been, I've
Rodgers.
been I've been hearing rumbling, so we gonna see how that joint unfold, man.
Yeah. Another game that I peeped was it was a crazy game, like the Panthers versus the Vikings.
Bro, I saw like the last like minute of that game, bro. Crazy, crazy. Talk
Bro,
about it, bro. Talk about it.
so let me tell you this. It makes a difference of what organization that you with because
Mm-hmm.
Sam Darnold, it was 28-20. And this is to like send them basically this is like the drive to tie up the game.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Darnold was on their own touchdown with one timeout with it was like 4th and like 10.
Mm-hmm.
This man threw a bomb to DJ Moore. He was just throwing darts.
Yeah.
He threw a touchdown pass.
To
And then
Robbie. Mm-hmm.
and
To
like
Robbie Anderson.
yeah, I'm just glad that Sam Darnold, even though they lost the game, like all their receivers were dropping a lot of passes that game too.
Mm-hmm.
They were dropping a lot of passes. Like
Yeah.
DJ Moore was dropping, Robbie Anderson, like all their top receivers. But that was probably
So,
game of the week.
wow. I wouldn't be surprised like to see that game go into overtime, bro, and what he had to overcome. Like what? Like wow. Like people, I thought the game was over. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it's just Sam Darnold, man. I'm like, man, I used to think he was like so bad. Like,
Mm-hmm.
man, Sam Darnold is trash. But
It's
like,
the Jets,
look,
bro. The Jets is the
it's the
problem.
Jets. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Zach Wilson, if you listening, get out of there while you can.
He
Yeah,
said,
just get out of there, bro.
my boy, the All American said you got to get going, Sam, just to save your life,
Yeah.
save your professional career.
No, but uh you just see what type of what quarterback that he turned into, man. Like, and even Jameis Winston, like you just look. Those are two like primary examples of teams that like some people just need a new environment, bro.
That's facts. You know, new beginnings can often lead to like can push you like towards a path of growth.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like if you, I got a question for you. It's kind of off the radar,
Go ahead,
but
actually.
like if you could start at any Division II school for football, which school would you have went to, or would you have liked to go to?
To be honest, bro, I probably would have loved to stay like within like the conference or I think the NSIC or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good conference.
I would have wanted to go to Winona. I Winona.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I know that's bro. That they have a great football program.
I probably Winona. Yeah, that's like the school.
Dang.
I would have loved to like been on their campus and stuff like that. Either
Yeah.
them
It's
or
easy.
Augustana. Whatever.
Ooh, yeah. Those are two. Those are two like great schools.
Yeah,
And
because
Augustana passes a lot. I think.
bro, Augustana like their quarterback. I think like our senior year was his brother played for the university. He was like a University of Oregon like legend. Like he played at Ole Miss for a little bit too.
Dang.
His last name was like Messi or something like that. But he was a legend at Oregon, bro. But yeah,
Dang.
his older brother was, but like his little like he ended up going to Augustana and stuff. So I feel like that would have been dope. And also they had this little dude like my freshman year. He was kind of like Johnny Manziel, man. He had a little magic to him. He was pretty nice. And he has some
Wow.
swag to him. I must say, he has some swag to him.
Man, and like I feel like all levels of the game is pretty fun to watch. Like you got your crappy Division 2 schools, you got your
Mm-hmm.
crappy Division 3, NAIA, JUCO, but like the top NAIAs, the top JUCOs, the top Division 2s,
Yeah.
the top Division 3s, like
Mm-hmm.
man, you can still make something out of yourself there
That's
and still
facts.
be successful.
Mm-hmm. And it's bro, it's something about being in those environments. You know, like being on those like when you're at a program that's a winning program, and like the students at the school, like your fellow classmates, stuff are willing to support, and even former alumni that they're willing to dive in and pitch into like whatever like the program, sport program you participate in.
Yeah, for sure, bro. And it's just like a lot of people think they gotta go to Division 1 just to make something out of themselves. But
Mm-hmm.
like I know so many athletes, bro, that went Division 1
Mm-hmm.
and now they're at a whole different college. So you wasted basically 1 year of your
Facts.
life
Mm-hmm.
at a Division 1 where you could have been at a school where you can start and make something out of yourself, you know?
Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, it's all about are you because like man, like, it's crazy that we got to hear on this, but it's like, are you who you think you are? And it's like if you are that person, you're willing to put in that work and you have those resources and those connections. And it also takes a little bit of luck sometimes, you know. And I'm not saying that uh luck is gonna get you everywhere you want to be 100% of the time, but you need a little bit, you know. There's a little bit of luck and it does wonders. And especially if you really put in the work. If you are who you think you are, you think you're that top dog, you really that dog, and you put in that work, and you have that ounce of luck, you can do something with that.
Oh yeah, for sure, for Division 1. But if you if you don't really believe in yourself, you just kind of
Mm,
think you're not really gonna make the lineup. Like
yeah.
Division 1 is just like a whole nother level. Like
Mm,
you got some guys that's like in their 5th year. You got guys that do like Olympic that does like Olympic red shirt, meaning
yeah.
like you basically wrestling Olympic level
Hmm.
guys in Division 1,
Yeah.
and it's just crazy, bro.
But it's like even like not just like if you believe in yourself, if you're being honest with yourself, because a lot of times people aren't being honest with themselves, you know. So
Ooh,
therefore, them not being honest with themselves is causing them to make decisions that's only gonna put them in a predicament that won't allow them to succeed.
that's deep, bro. So, do you think some people go Division 1 for clout?
For sure, for
Ooh,
sure.
mm.
There's,
That's,
there's no doubt about it.
it's like, man, it's just like, oh, I go to the University of Penn State,
They
but
just want to
like
say I go to Penn State. They
Penn
just
State,
want to
yeah,
be at the whiteout game, you know.
yeah, right, right. It's just like I said, bro, you talking to a guy that I went JUCO, man. Like you can
Hmm.
make something out of yourself anywhere you go. You really
Yeah.
can.
It's
And
not gonna be easy, but man, it's just like, bro, if you really want it as bad as you say you do, and if you are as like if you're willing, if you got, especially if you got the team, the support, like the support around you, like that makes it a lot better too. Like, or even have like the right coaches, like on campus, like once you go and stuff like that, bro. Like, it makes a huge difference, man.
oh yeah, for sure. Like like for wrestling, like I honestly didn't want to stay in Iowa, like just from being in the Midwest, but like it's weird. Like I ended up loving Iowa.
Mhm.
It's
It
crazy.
really be like that, bro.
It's
And
like
we can dive deeper on that in our next pod episode. You feel me? But
yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
hmm So what else? Damn, we really went dark. We went down like a little rabbit hole. But what else? What other teams or whatever games did you peep today, man?
Mm. That Kansas City Chiefs are not who they think they are this year, and that
Mm,
the in that Baltimore. If I told my friend this, I told my friend that I'm giving Lamar Jackson one more chance to do what he has to do in
mm,
the playoffs this year. Because this year, it shouldn't be no excuse, you know. Like you do it, like you winning games. Okay, that's cool,
mm.
and that's cool in the start of the season. But like in the playoffs, can you do what you're doing right now? You know.
It's kind of like from what you're saying, it kind of reminds me of Peyton Manning when he first got in the league. Like this is like his first few years, damn near like until he won the Super Bowl, it's all about like can Peyton Manning really winning the playoffs? Because that's something that he wasn't doing. Like he had great regular season numbers, but he wasn't doing it. It wasn't translating, you know.
Mm.
It's difficult, but the thing I like about Lamar is each year you see him progress. You know, you see
Oh
him
yeah.
getting better in different parts of his game. So it shows he cares, and it shows that he's willing. He's really putting in the work during the off season. You know, so
Oh,
like it's now I feel like it's more on the team now because he's always been getting better, but like has a team around him be getting better also.
mm. That's a good point because I feel like if they're not doing whatever it takes to put the weapons around him or try to make Lamar Jackson better, he needs to leave too. You know, I
Yeah.
mean, Baltimore's a also it's a great organization to play for, but like,
hmm
he may just need like a new environment because his passing is getting better, a lot
Oh yeah,
better this year. To be
for
honest,
sure, for sure. But and bro, he's won the most games out of any quarterback in NFL history. At his current age of 25. Like he's like 30,
wow,
he's like 35-8. No other quarterback has won that many games.
wow. Oh yeah,
hmm
I think I just saw that. I think I just saw that came out today.
hmm Yeah, bro. And something about Baltimore, I must say, like they dominated the Chargers early. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like you were saying, with Lamar, is he's a year older than me. Well, he's
hmm
only like 2 years older than you. Like,
hmm
it's as a black quarterback coming from Louisville, and like I just seen him. Like, it's weird seeing Lamar throw the deep ball.
Yeah.
To be honest, like,
hmm He doesn't have like
eh,
he's not the he doesn't have like a silky smooth release. Like he's not gonna like, oh my gosh, why he just threw that ball, you know? But he's gonna get it there, you know?
yeah, he's just gonna get, and that's the most important part. And like, he can only work with what he got. Like,
That's
if
facts.
you put if you put Lamar Jackson on Kansas City, like that's a lot of weapons for him. Like
hmm
like your best receiver is Hollywood Brown still.
That's
I mean,
tough. And Hollywood Brown's really a number three receiver in that offense.
yeah, to be honest, I mean,
Because
but he's
Andrew is the number one, even though he's a tight end. And then after that is Sammy. And then after Sammy
yep.
is him.
So we gonna see. I'm really rooting for Lamar this year.
hmm
You know, the last 2 years, the first year the receivers wasn't catching any passes. The second year, Uh,
He
he
won. He won
yeah.
in the playoffs. They beat the Titans.
Yeah, I think he threw. He didn't play. I think he threw like a pick that game, but it was the way he threw it was terrible.
Mhm.
Like I don't think he had a great game, but he still won. Though that's they beat
Like
ten
that,
because
like he it was a comeback victory. If I because he
yeah,
was down most of the innings. I remember my boy Kev. He wanted the Titans to win, but the Ravens won. Yeah, I remember that
yeah,
game because I was watching it after I had some B-dubs. Oh, I was eating some
yeah.
B-dubs too. Yeah.
Well, that's then they actually started like a big rivalry game because they do not like each other.
Who you talking
Because
about,
our
Baltimore? Well,
Baltimore and Tennessee don't like each
they
other.
they have a history built in already from when Ray Lewis used to play for the Ravens and Eddie George played for the Titans. So they have that history there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hope to see them play again.
Mhm.
But I don't think Tennessee is really that good this year, to be honest.
Yeah, they look things looking. I know. I believe they're number one in their division, but things aren't. They're not as. I don't know. I haven't really watched that game, so I really can't say too much. To be honest, so.
Yeah, that's
So I
it.
can't say too much.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna keep it a bean. I can't say too much on it.
but
But
those are like the main the main games I've watched today. The Bills and Tennessee actually play tomorrow night, so that
okay,
should be a good game.
you got any predictions for that game, man?
Oh, Bills probably gonna blow them out. To be honest,
Okay,
it's not gonna be close.
okay, okay.
I don't think it's
I
gonna
hear
be
you.
close.
Man, I'm just looking forward to seeing a good game and getting those push-ups in, man.
Oh yeah, me. I'll be just getting off work, so hopefully I'll make it by halfway through the second quarter. By the
Okay,
time I get home, I gotta get back on my push-ups. I kind of been slacking, but
yeah. Yeah. Well, you damn near built like a pit bull, my boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm boy
hey
all
man,
muscle. Oh, now you gotta show off the arms. I'm boy flexing on it real quick, showing the arms off.
Nah. Man, I'm trying to just stay. Like I said, I work in a hospital. I ain't trying to make it
Hmm.
too deep, but like I'm just trying to stay fit, bro.
That's
Like
facts, man.
when I'm like 60, 70 years old, like I want to be able to like walk a mile or
Hmm.
jog a mile still at that age. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
just trying to stay fit.
That's real, bro. That's real, man. And, hey, you got any more sports takes? Or that's all, man.
Oh, that's all. We got some huge UFC fights coming on.
Hmm.
Uh, that's coming up soon. So I know we'll probably be able to talk about that
Yes, sir.
the next Sunday. So just stay
Hmm.
tuned.
That's for sure, man. Hey, that's it for the latest episode of A Weekend to Remember in Sports. And now, since you already own the All American State of My YouTube channel, go ahead, go check out our other content, our other videos, and go check out our podcast too. You can check us out on Spotify or on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you like to listen to podcasts. Now, go rate and review us. Now, leave some comments, leave some likes, and don't forget to subscribe. And also, send this to three of your friends, and tell your three friends to send it to another three. And that's it, man.
Yes, sir.